So we are still waiting for Golden Week news and things like that. Now, likely options that we're actually going to get Golden Week news today, tomorrow-ish around that time frame, and we could read Rick's little post right here. And I guess, this is kind of like an update slash, we're going to do some other thing, looking at tier lists and seeing how bad they are. Maybe we could just continue reading that at a separate video later. However, again, we could take a look here. I think Golden Week will start at some point on the 28th JST is what Rick is saying. And again, Rick usually is able to be on top of things, and it makes sense. I didn't mention in the last video that the missions for the actual celebration was going to end on like the 27th range, which is pretty much 28th GST. Truth also does bring up here the sales are ending on the 26th GST, which Rick just does address. There are usually at least a 24-hour period where the sales are not active, and the banners probably won't drop on the weekend. So we could take a look here. I mean, of course, Sundays ish time frame, like Saturday, Sunday, the banners are probably not dropping. They very rarely drop banners on the weekend. I was going to say it's either only during anniversary or Saiyan Day, because Saiyan Day is specifically the 18th, right? So outside of those two instances, maybe worldwide, they do not drop banners on the weekend, and even during those anniversaries and Saiyan days, most of the time it does not happen. The only example I can think of in recent times is the God Goku Saiyan Day celebration. So yeah, now again we continue on. The current login bonus ends up on the 28th GST. That's when it does end, and the login bonus is always up nowadays. However, I do think we'll get news this week very soon. Another thing else, I think we'll see a data download on Thursday night, Friday night, since they have to do it before the next login starts, but they don't usually do data downloads over the weekend. So he thinks that we're going to get like an early data download is what I'm assuming he's saying in that regards. And Thursday night, Friday morning is depending on your time zone. For me, it'd be Thursday night, but then for Rick, it'd be, Friday morning, right? It depends where you are in the world. And that makes a lot of sense because we also know they don't do data downloads on the weekend. They don't do many things on the weekend, right? It's why many times you see actual reveals on like the Monday, Tuesday GST. It's technically Sunday for a lot of people, but you guys get the point there. And all that being said, we could see something again soon, essentially what they're saying. TLDR, speculation, producer's letter this week, data download on the 24th/25th, depending on time zone. Golden Week on the 27th/28th, depending on the time zone. So, you get that all matches up, and you may say, oh, Golden Week never really landed on that day specifically. For the most part, that is true, but there is one example of a Golden Week celebration being very early, and I have to go back all the way to 2020 for Gotenks and the Majin Buu, which I think is a little suit beyond this. Where exactly? This is Golden Week of... No, was it Golden Week? Was it 2019? Oh my goodness, dude. Chat. So many of these years just blend by. Actually... Oh, wait, let me... So, I realized that, they're actually only going to show the EZAs when they're actually EZA'd, because a lot of these characters were actually missing, so I didn't sort it properly, but I guess we could just take a look at Int Gotenks here. Int Gotenks actually did release on the 23rd. Wait, there's one Golden Week that released later in the year. I guess I'm... Wait, I'm kind of stupid right now, chat. Wait. Actually, surprise, it was the 2021 Dual Dokkan Festival, which did release on the 27th of April, which is the 28th JST. And if you take a look back at 2021's calendar, which is gonna, again, take us quite a bit back in the years, we can go to April 2021. We're able to see, the 28th is right here in the middle of the week. They didn't drop it on the 24th because of the fact that this is a weekend, so they ended up dropping it here later on in the week, which more so aligns. And they have dropped Golden Week characters this far in the actual month before, so hey, it does make sense that these characters would actually release on the 28th. Now, again, we already did talk about so much about, hey, you know, what could the characters be. A lot of us brought up Daima, Saiyan Saga. There's a lot of people who are actually saying Planet Namek Saga, which would also make sense in that regards. I do think that Worldwide or Tanabata as that would make more sense. Okay, my personal guess is Golden Week. I'm low-key thinking Golden Week Saiyan Day. Goku Day will get an LR Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Tanabata could be Daima related, maybe adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then a Goma Part 2 LR. Then we could see something like, I don't know, Anniversary could be another Super Saiyan 4 Goku somehow, transforming one. Or maybe Tanabata is like Super Saiyan 3 adult Vegeta, right? And Vegeta, oh, you know what? So imagine Super Saiyan 3 adult Vegeta for Tanabata. Then Vegeta Trunks EZ8 during that celebration, and it becomes like, you know, it would make a lot of sense in that regard because Vegeta Trunks and, you know, that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, he wouldn't be Future Saga, I guess, right? But maybe they could update their intro because their intro requires a Future Saga ally, if I'm not mistaken. What if they also include, like, would they include Time Traveler's ally? And would adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta be on Time Traveler's? Does P Vegeta is kind of crazy? No, just Vegeta here. And where is this Vegeta Trunks? Because this character is waiting for EZ for a very long time. Yeah. Oh no, it's Bond Parent Child. Oh, perfect. Okay, there you go. He would be on Bond Parent Child. He would actually also be on Battle of Fate, so he would fit this leader skill. You know, I'm just saying, chat. That makes sense. I guess the only thing is the active skill, but this could also be used here, so it's not the big deal. I mean, chat. This could be pretty good. This could be pretty sick. That's all I'm gonna say, is I think that would be really cool. And then maybe Anniversary is the adult mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But would they wait that long to drop adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku or even mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku? I doubt it. So that's why I'm thinking like Tanabata could be like the adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think that'd be really cool. Then worldwide kind of time frame, we could actually get the, you know, Frieza and Goku and things like that, right? But yeah, so because of that, I think producer's letter is probably today, as in, because if the data downloads tomorrow, I think we'll see teasers like in game at 1 a.m. Pacific time. But then I think we'll see a producer's letter soon, because they usually do announce these Golden Week things on the producer's letter many different times. I mean, I think Annie posted one example. If I'm not mistaken, they might have posted an example. I'll find it myself. So here's another cut. So here I put up the last two examples. So here's the April producer's letter from last year, where we actually got the reveal for the Goku and Majin Buu. Now, if you take a look here, this dropped on the 23rd, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And I guess we can go ahead and take a look at these release dates for this guy. And we can see it's pretty much just a day before, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or like, yeah, the 25th. So 2 days basically before is when this producer's letter came out. Then if we take a look at the producer's letter here, they actually dropped it very far in advance, like 10 days in advance. But they didn't show us the card art or anything like that. We can see here the campaign will be all about Goku and friends as they aim to reach the top in the world tournament. And of course, the Dual Dokkan Festival will be available. This is obviously about the 23rd World Tournament, and they even gave us the day that they'd be released, which is actually also the 27th. 28th, so that's Goku vs. Ma Jr. also released pretty early in the month as well. Yeah, it happens a couple of times, it seems. So again, it makes a lot of sense with how everything is going on. But I expect, okay, so we could assume 28th, I think, is a really good spot for when they're actually going to drop it. They do weekly data downloads, so I guess maybe we'll get the data download for the characters on the 28th, and then an EZA could drop on the 1st or 2nd. That makes a lot of sense, because we know that May 2nd, for example, that 23rd World Tournament celebration, May 2nd was when Physical Piccolo's EZA came out. We can literally show that right now. He was actually in the initial data download, and they just put him in there just cause, I guess, right? There's not really a reason why, but we take a look here, May 2nd, 2023. So I could see an EZA coming out at this time. Then we did get a Goku Day EZA. I mean, what if they do 28th right here, and then on Goku Day they release another LR, maybe on the 12th. It's like the Goku Day celebration starts, and then he releases on the 12th. Or they could just drop him on the 9th, right? You know, it would be about 2 weeks, right? Ish, right? They usually wait about 2 weeks time frame before dropping another banner, or they could just drop him on the 12th, right? It depends, because it could still technically be part of the Goku Day celebration. We can only like a Goku Day EZA, and then the LR drops the week after, and instead of like a Golden Week Part 2 LR, it's a Goku Day LR, and maybe it could be Daima Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku, you know? That's my thought process. Or Part 1 could be Daima. Either way, I guess this video just became Golden Week talk instead of this, so maybe I'll just do this as a separate video. Thanks y'all for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.